Hello students, how are you? Let us begin our new chapter. Children, maths is very easy subject, but those who are doing regularly. And for that, from beginning of the chapter, you pay attention. Today, we are starting new chapter, but children, what happened? When we start new chapter, starting points of any chapter are always easy and you avoid these easy points because you think that I know it, but that is your great mistake. That is your big mistake, children. From first session, you take keen interest, pay sharp attention, and keep strong desire to score full marks. Then I give you promise that children, you will get 100% full marks in that particular chapter, children. Now, our new chapter, that is chapter number 15, probability. Okay, children, let us start. In 9th standard, you studied experimental probability. It depends on actual experiments. In 10th standard, you will study theoretical probability, that is also known as classical probability. The theoretical probability of an event E, that is denoted by PE, is defined as PE equal to number of outcomes favorable to E divided by number of all possible outcomes. The theoretical probability and event E, that is denoted by P of E. Formula is this way: P of E is equal to number of outcomes favorable to E divided by number of possible outcomes. Now children, here we assume that the outcomes are equally likely. That is, during experiment, there is no reason that why one outcome appears more or less times than any other outcomes. Okay, children? Why one outcome appears more or less times than any other outcomes. Meaning is what, children? Suppose you are tossing a coin. At that time, one outcome, suppose we take, it appears, suppose head. Then what happen? Tail is not there. So why head? For that no reason, children. Okay, for that no reason. Suppose you are tossing a coin 10 times. In that case, you are getting 5 times head and 5 times tails. Okay, why that happens? For that no reason. So this type of event, that is known as equally likely event. So children, next one, throw a die, that result is 1 from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A die, you know, in Gujarati we call it paso. So when we throw it, any result out of the 6 will showing up. Either it may be 3 or 2 or 4 or 1 or 6. There is no reason why 1 appears up or 5 appears up or 2 appears up. If you are throwing a die 10 times, so 5 times may be 3 or 2 times may be 2 or 3 times may be 4 showing up. So this type of event is known as equally likely events. And in our experiment, in our 10th standard syllabus, we have all activities, all experiments, they are equally likely experiments. Let us learn next topic, elementary event or primary event. An event having only one outcome of an experiment is called an elementary or a primary event. Let us understand one example. Suppose we toss a coin, either we get head or we get tail. Meaning is one outcome will be there, either head or tail. That is known as experiment, that experiment is known as elementary event. Suppose we take another experiment. Suppose we throw a die. In that also we will get only one result. Either we get 1 showing up, or 3 showing up, or 5 showing up. Only one result will be there. So that type of experiment is known as elementary or primary event. Now children, we have very good result. The sum of the probabilities of all the elementary event of an experiment is 1. Let us understand by taking examples 1 and 2 from the textbook, children. Okay, so now take your textbook and open it. I am explaining it. No need to take also, here on I am showing that, from that you can understand it. Now here example 1. Find the probability of getting a head when a coin is tossed once. Also find the probability of getting a tail. Now children, in this experiment of tossing a coin once only, we have to toss a coin one time. The number of possible outcomes is 2. Either head we get or tail we get. Let E be the event getting a head. The number of outcomes for favorable to E, that is of getting head, is 1. Therefore, PE is equal to P head is equal to number of outcomes favorable to E, denominator number of all possible outcomes. Now children, number of outcomes favorable to E. What is E? E is our event getting a head, that is 1, because one time only we are getting head, so here 1. And possible outcomes 2. Possible outcome means what? Either we get head or tail, meaning is possible outcomes 2. So it is 1 upon 2. Answer is what? PE equal to 1 upon 2. Similarly, if F is the event getting a tail, then PF equal to P bracket tail is equal to 1 upon 2. Why? Because tail we are getting one time only and possible outcomes are 2. So answer is 1 upon 2. Now children, just now we read the sum of the probabilities of all the elementary event of an experiment is 1. So just now we have done example 1. So children, example 1, P of E we found 1 upon 2. P of F we found 1 upon 2. Find the sum of PE and PF. So PE plus PF equal to half plus half is equal to 1. Means sum of the elementary probabilities that we are getting 1, children. To understand the same topic in detail, let us take one more example, that is example number 2. A bag contains a red ball, a blue ball and a yellow ball, all the balls being of the same size. Kritika takes out a ball from the bag without looking into it. What is the probability that she takes out the yellow ball? Second question, red ball, and third question, blue ball. Okay children, let us study next. Here Kritika takes out a ball from the bag without looking into it. So it is equally likely that she takes out of one of them. Let Y be the event. The ball taken out is yellow. B be the event, that is for blue, and R be the event for the red. Y for yellow, B for blue, and R for red. Now the number of possible outcomes are 3. The number of outcomes favorable to the event Y is equal to 1. So PY equal to 1 upon 3. Take probability PR that is also 1 upon 3, and PB for blue ball, that is also 1 upon 3, children. Okay. So here let us find out whether we are getting this addition, this plus the 1 or not. See, in textbook already they have solved. See here, example number 2. We note that PY plus PR plus PB equal to 1. Meaning is what, children? 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3. LCM is 3. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3 by 3 equal to 1. So children, by this way, the sum of the probabilities of all the elementary events of an experiment is 1. This is true in general also. Let us take new topic, complementary event. The event A bar representing not A is called the complement of the event A. Here A and A bar are known as complementary events, and from this we have very good equation: P of A plus P of A bar is equal to 1. Or you can, if you want to find either one, so P of A bar equal to 1 minus P of A. Now children, to understand this topic, complementary event, let us take example number 3 of our textbook. Now example number 3. Suppose we throw a die once. What is the probability of getting a number greater than 4? And what is the probability of getting number less than or equal to 4? Now children, here let E be the event getting a number greater than 4. The number of possible outcomes is 6, children. 6 possible outcomes: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, and the outcomes favorable to E are 5 and 6. Therefore the number of outcomes favorable to E is 2. Meaning is what, children? See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, children. When we throw a die, we get either one from this total 6. So here total favorable outcomes are 6. Out of this, it is asked that E be the event greater than or 4. Greater than or 4 means what? These are the two observations, 5 and 6. How many are there? There are 2 observations. Okay, there are 2 observations, 5 and 6. Children, to avoid this confusion, this 2 and 2, I have written here these 2. These 5 and 6 are what? These are the 2 observations greater than 4. So P of E equal to 2 by 6. Here 6 means what? This 6. Total observations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, children. Okay. 2 by 6 is 1 upon 3. Now children, next. Let F be the event getting a number less than or equal to 4. Now children, here once again let us study 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So less than or equal to 4. Meaning is what? 1, 2, 3 and 4. There are 4 possible outcomes out of 6 possible outcomes. These 6 possible outcomes. Okay. So here P of F is equal to 4 by 6, children. Clear? It is 2 by 3. This is result 1, result 2. Now understand, children, remark. From example 1, we note that P of E is equal to P of E plus P of F is equal to half plus half equal to 1. Let us, I am reminding you. Children, P of E was P head. We were tossing a coin, and at that time for event getting head, that is P of E. And PF means what? For F getting tail. Now getting tail we can write this way. Meaning is what? Not head. Not head means what? P of E bar. Okay. And now children, P of E, what we have obtained? It is half. P of E, E bar is also we have obtained half. So we can write this way. P of E and P E bar equal to half plus half is equal to 1, children. Clear? Now children, just now we did example number 3. In that also, E here is the event getting a number greater than 4 and F is the event getting number less than or equal to 4. Now children, less than or equal to 4, so now note that getting a number not greater than 4 is the same as getting a number less than or equal to 4 and vice versa. Okay. So now children, here what? In this case, F you can take E bar. So P E plus P E bar is equal to 1 upon 3, 2 by 3, 3 LCM, 1 plus 2, it is 3 by 3 and that is 1. Okay children, so here 1 upon 3 plus 2 by 3 getting 1. So from this, here conclusion already written that P of E plus P not E is equal to 1 and PE plus PE bar is equal to 1. Or it can be this way. So in general, it is true that for any event E, PE bar equal to 1 minus PE. So here, event E bar representing not E, that is known as complement of the event E, and E and E bar are known as complementary events. Now children, let us derive very important 2 results with the help of one example. Now pay attention here children. Here it is given that what is the probability of getting a number 8 in the single throw of a die? And second question is, what is the probability of getting a number less than 7 in a single throw of a die? Now children, here understand. We know that there are only 6 possible outcomes in a single throw of a die. Meaning is what? Outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Since no face of the die is marked 8, so there is no outcome favorable to 8. Meaning is the number of such outcomes is 0. So here written 0. And total outcomes are 6. So 0 upon 6 is equal to 0. Meaning is what here written? Getting 8 in a single throw of a die is impossible. Okay. So from this we derive very important statement, that is, for impossible event probability is always 0. Okay. Once again I am repeating. For impossible event probability is always 0. Now think about another one. What is the probability of getting a number less than 7? Now children, here every face of a die is marked with a number less than 7. So it is true, it is sure that when we will always get number less than 7 when it is thrown once. So the number of favorable outcomes is the same as the number of all possible outcomes, which is 6. So 6 upon 6 equal to 1. So the probability of an event which is sure or certain to occur is always 1. Such an event is called sure event or certain event. And now children, very important one result, and that is here from the definition of the probability PE, we see that the numerator is always less than or equal to the denominator. Here 6 we have obtained, meaning is what? It is this 6 we have obtained, this is equal to, this 6 is equal to this, so numerator is equal to denominator. And in earlier cases we had numerator less than denominator. So we have very important result, either probability is 0 or 1 or between 0 and 1. So PE is the symbol for probability, probability for any event. So if event is impossible, probability is 0, therefore this equal to sign. If certain event is there or sure event is there, so we can say that probability is 1, and in between probability is there greater than 0 and less than 1, children. Okay, so now we stop our topic and we will take another topic tomorrow. Children, I am not giving any homework, just once or twice you read it, you prepare a notebook till this last topic. Thank you children, bye.